I love my girlfriend, and I'm totally fine with dudes jacking off to pictures of her on the internet. Doesn't affect me one way or the other. If you are upset by me admitting this, then I suggest you go idolize someone else.
Okay, cut. Simp. Guys, stop making fun of him. His girlfriend's boyfriend. I can't wait for these dudes really
Just because I jacked my dog at 200 miles an hour
this whole country is not gonna lie, I just turning out video crying at 16 The new iDubbbz video. Fucking yikes. This is a story about how the content cop got arrested. To fully understand the whole situation on the scale it really is, let me introduce you to a YouTuber called iDubbbz. A YouTuber I am very familiar with, and have been watching since around 300k subs. He is most notoriously known for being untouchable and impossible to criticize. Are these two things true? Obviously not, but that was the general consensus that people had of his channel. He gained this status a few ways. First, his personality. He was easy to make fun of, but was so self-aware and comedic that anyone who tried to just looked like a, how do I say?
You know you a stupid right?
Another is obviously his content. We'll start with bad unboxing. You see, unboxing has to be one of the most dry forms of content on this entire platform, but iDubbbz managed to make it one of the most entertaining. I mean, he made unboxing a Mein Kampf enjoyable to watch. This clearly takes talent and charisma to pull off, and it's what gave him his first big boost on YouTube. However, he would receive an even bigger boost when he started making content cops. Forget about the coronavirus, this is what YouTubers fear the most. It's like black tar heroin. Yeah, sure, you'll get a real high, but at the end of the day, you will crumble and eventually perish into the deep depths of the YouTube algorithm. These videos entailed iDubbbz harpooning a YouTuber into the fucking shadow realm, and no other YouTuber could criticize and produce such a good argument from others' content like this cop. Oh, big fucking deal. He makes criticism videos on YouTubers, like, what? Okay, cool. Yeah, big fucking deal. Over 40 million views. Type of deal. When one of these videos gets uploaded, everyone stops what they're doing, clicks on the video, and watches whoever the scum YouTuber iDubbbz critiqued go up in flames. Still don't believe he's a YouTube giant? Okay, then don't take it from me, take it from this Swedish motherfucker.
I respect him a lot. He's a good dude. I work with him. And I think a lot of people share this opinion that I have of him, if you enjoy my content at least. I would even go as far as say he's an important figure for the internet. Big words, okay? High pedestal.
This is very important to understand, as it's a heavy influence of why this very mundane situation has blown up in Ian's face. If it wasn't Ian in this position, the internet would not give two shits. But because it's the golden boy, the man to defeat Leafy, the man to slam dunk Ryscum, etc., it's basically as big as a meteor hitting the entirety of America. So what happened to iDubbbz that made his own fans lose respect for him? Well, on March 9th of 2020, iDubbbz's girlfriend Anissa tweeted out that she was going to be starting an OnlyFans. What is an OnlyFans, you ask? Well, I'll let Ian explain.
My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account, which is a website where you can upload amateur porn. Anything from double penetration all the way over to lewd cosplay, and everything in between. And I think all of it is cool.
So obviously, like any fan base, iDubbbz has started to clown on him, because it's just easy to clown on, you know, your girlfriend sells pictures online of herself naked. That's fucking weird. It's an easy situation to make fun of. But iDubbbz's fans went above and beyond, because this is the bully of the internet. This is the content cop, the untouchable. So inevitably, the roasting got hotter and hotter and hotter until eventually, a few days after silence, he responded with this. I'm done, fuckers, I'm done. No more Mr. Nice Simp. A comedic, self-aware tweet, the two things that made iDubbbz popular. But it wasn't enough. People were outraged about such a small thing, and with this newly popularized word simp, Twitter went into a state of blissful warfare. Weeks passed and the criticism was still going on. Although Twitter at this point seemed divided on the situation, it didn't stop iDubbbz from responding with a video that could have been the start of his downfall. Sex workers, iDubbbz complains, is the video Ian uploaded to try to dampen the drama. The video had some really funny and good points.
A good amount of people are just doing the reasonable thing and just making jokes and laughing about it. But there's a whole nother group of people who feel personally devastated and betrayed. You lied to us. First of all, I'm not your fucking dad. Like, if you don't want to look up to me anymore, that's fine. I don't want you to look up to me. It's because he's a hypocrite. He makes content comp and targets people, but he himself have girlfriend whoring herself, and he does nothing about it. What am I gonna do? Do you think I should just, like, take a shotgun to her head? No, bitch. It's time to die now. No, iDubbbz, you should break up with her. But I'm cool with it. You think these fucking retards would actually do a smidgen of research? Because, like, I did it, and I found the potential hypocrisies in what I say in the past, and it's pretty fucking consistent. The funding for the slut shirt is actually very, very low. Skanktown, USA, softcore porn all over the walls. You know, like, I'm not saying that women should be sexualized or shouldn't be. I'm just saying that there is the market for it, so it makes sense that they would do it.
In my head, there would be so many other things to do and make money before stooping to this point.
I find it very fascinating that a commentary YouTuber who's known for criticizing others, much like me, would be willing to take the position that sex work is beneath them. I find it really interesting that that's the position you want to take. I think that'll age quite nicely.
And there wasn't necessarily anything bad about the video. I feel like he did what he intended to do with it, you know, which is to inform his fans about his opinions on sex workers. But due to the amount of time iDubbbz allocated himself to make the video, the points weren't up to his usual standard. This is because instead of being the criticizer, he was the critiqued for the first time. And because he's never responded to anything like this before, it led to some points that, although still made sense and were good, they weren't as hard-hitting as ones in previous iDubbbz complaints, such as the lottery video, or his previous content cops. You see, it can take iDubbbz over a year to make one content cop, and that's why they're so good, because they are flawless. However, he had never experienced any form of hate such as this, and it led to a lackluster response. The problem was his fans would clown on him no matter what. No matter how good the video was, no matter how he handled the situation, there would still be a decent percent of people that called him out. Continuously. Maybe iDubbbz knew that, and maybe that's why he responded so quickly to try to move past the situation faster, because it wouldn't be worth making a content cop quality case for him and his girlfriend. Or maybe he just didn't feel like it warranted such a well put together video, but I guess we'll never know. Although iDubbbz seemed to take almost all the heat from the situation at the start, after posting the video, a lot of people started to see iDubbbz's perspective clearer, and they started to attack his girlfriend instead. Why? Well, a lot of old Discord messages that she had sent to people complaining about Ian got leaked, or just old DMs from the past got pushed back up to the surface. Combine this with, an already tarnished past, and people had a load of reasons to tell Ian to break up with her. You see, when you have such a respected figure like iDubbbz dating someone he could have easily made a content cop on, it's inevitable that people were going to say he's a hypocrite, and thousands of people started telling Ian to break up with her. And some people even started to create lists of why she's a bad person in his comment section. It had just gotten way too out of control, and they were both receiving heat at this point, just over a few lewd photos. There's one thing that I also really want to talk about. Although I feel like this is more of a knock-on effect to the drama rather than a direct one, I still think it's really interesting. I want to talk about a little boy called Leafy.
Like right now, it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Look at that. It's 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning. I'm sitting in my room recording a face cam video with my phone as lighting.
And coincidentally, was also one of iDubbbz's many victims. Let me quickly explain. Around 2016, which is what a lot of people consider the golden age of YouTube, a creator called Leafy was on a massive rise. He was the most daily subscribed to YouTube channel for a long time and practically carved 90% of the commentary you see today. And dare I say, he has become a YouTube legend, a folktale, to those who came after him. And at the peak of his popularity, iDubbbz decided to make a content cop on him, which has since been deleted by YouTube themselves, by the way. Yeah, so rest in peace, Leafy content cop, I guess. Now, iDubbbz hadn't reached the status that he has today at this point, and I feel like not only is the Leafy content cop the most important, but it's also the thing that snowballed iDubbbz's career. After the video dropped, no one could defend Leafy, not even his own fans, and he started to get a lot of hate on every single upload. And what didn't help is the response to the criticism was terrible. There was no good points, no good defenses, and overall, the video got dislike bombed out of existence. After the situation, Leafy lost a lot of viewers, and eventually would leave the platform at the end of 2017. And most people believe that iDubbbz was the main shareholder in the unfortunate loss of Leafy. Now, in 2020, something doesn't feel right. Leafy's been gone for almost 3 years now, and a lot of people have really started to miss him. And with this new drama occurring, there was a few rumours that he'd be coming back to YouTube. And he did. This is the video that he uploaded about the iDubbbz situation.
My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account, which is a website where you can upload amateur porn. Anything from double penetration all the way over to lewd cosplay and everything in between. And I think all of it is cool. Yeah, I know.
Dude, you're a fucking cuck.
Just call me angel of the morning.
The video itself is classic Leafy. Shit point and no backup, just the way we like it. And although it wasn't what we all really wanted, it's what we deserve after turning our backs on him, no matter how shit his content really was. So what's my opinion? Throughout this video, I've tried to feed you guys the facts of the situation, so hopefully you guys have formed your own stance by now. But let me tell you mine. We give way too many shits about celebrities and their relationships. It doesn't matter what iDubbbz's girlfriend has or hasn't done to him, unless she hit him with a lamp. Okay, probably shouldn't have made that joke. Anyway, the fact is, as long as it's not illegal, who gives a fuck? I tried to make this more focused on the people reacting to this situation, and iDubbbz as a content creator way more than the actual drama, because the drama is 100% the least interesting thing about this situation. If Anissa wants to sell her lewd photos of herself online, then so be it. Don't get me wrong, we all laughed at the memes that came from this situation. They were really good, honestly. The best thing about this whole shit. But the people who are seriously upset and distraught that iDubbbz could be a simp or a cuck should probably get off Twitter for a while. Did I agree with all of Ian's points? No, but that doesn't mean that he's wrong. Because this is such an opinion-based situation where the line between right and wrong is so blurred, there will never be a conclusion reached, and that might be for the best. We all love iDubbbz, he's honestly one of my favourite creators on this platform ever, and I think it's just a case of him being the content cop that made this situation what it is. If anything does come out of it, it will most likely be that people see iDubbbz as a more normal creator, and no longer the untouchable god that everyone perceives him to be. Thank you for watching, and Fitz, take it away.
24 months, that's how long I've been subbed to you. And every time you say my name, I fall more in love with you. I'm a simp, yes I am. I'm a simp, yes I am.
My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account, which is a website where you can upload amateur porn.
I'm a simp, yes I am. I'm a simp, yes I am. Yes I am. I'm a simp, yes I am. I'm a simp, yes I am. I know that you're the one for me. Yes, I'm a simp, and I know it, but I cannot change my ways. but at least I'm number one on your donor
I love
page.
my girlfriend, and I'm totally fine with dudes jacking off to pictures of her on the internet.
Yes, I am.
Doesn't
I'm
affect
a
me
simp.
one way or the other.
Yes, I
If
am.
you are upset by me admitting this, then I suggest you go idolize someone else. Someone who isn't a simp or a cuck. Someone who maybe just gives shitty opinions instead.